everyone, myself Shiva. So today I will start Java basic concepts. So then I will go for the advanced concepts. Okay. So today I will start first basic concept is called identifiers. So first one is identifiers. 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 What do you mean by identifiers? Identifiers is nothing but the name used in a Java program, or you can say that is a unique name inside the Java program is called identifiers. It can be class name, it can be a variable name, it can be a method name, package name or interface name. Those are called identifiers. So I will take one examples, then you can easily understand what exactly the identifiers. Okay. So first I will create a class called a test class. I will create a one class called a test class. I will create one class called a test class. Inside the test class, I will create the main method, public static void main. Don't worry about these all the keywords. We will discuss later one by one. Okay. So this main method is taking a string array args. String array args. Inside the main method, I will create a one variable. Int. I created a variable called a size variable. So this is also one identifier, right? So another one is here. There is a class called a string class. This is a free-defined class. Free-defined class is nothing but programming language provided class. That class is named is called a string class. So this is also one identifier. So total how many identifiers are there here in this particular program? Total 5 identifiers are there. Okay. So now one thing you have to understand, whenever you are creating any identifier, either it may be the class or variable or a method, so we have to follow certain rules. So what are the rules are there? Whenever you are creating identifiers, you have to follow those rules. So now we will discuss about the rules. Okay. So now we will discuss about the rules. What are the rules are there whenever creating the identifier? The first rule is the identifier name should be within these allowed character only. What are those? Uppercase A to Z, lowercase a to Z, 0 to 9 digits, dollar symbol and underscore. So these are the allowed characters for creating the identifiers. So now I created a test class here, right? Class name is called a test. Now you can see here, all are allowed or not? Yes, it's allowed. Now if I created any other identifier, like for example test at the rate symbol, my class name is called a test at the rate symbol. This is a invalid identifier. Compiler, it will throw error. If you not followed these rules, then compiler it will throw error. Okay. So that's the reason we have to follow these rules. So now I created a class name called a test at the rate symbol, right? This at the rate symbol is allowed or not? It's not allowed. So this is a invalid identifier. Clear? I will create another one. Test 1, 2, 3. This is valid or invalid? This is also perfectly fine. Test is also allowed. 1, 2, 3 is also allowed. So that's the reason this is perfectly fine only. Clear? So what is the second rule? Rule number 2. I will create a variable name called 1, 2, 3 size. I will create a variable name called 1, 2, 3 size. Int 1, 2, 3 size is equal to 10. Now this is a valid or invalid? As for the first rule, this is perfectly fine only. As for the first rule, this is perfectly fine only, because these all are allowed only. But as for the second rule, this variable, this identifier name is invalid, because what second rule is telling, identifier name should not be starts with a digits. Identifier name should not be starts with a digits. So that's the reason. That's the reason. Whatever identifiers you are creating, don't starts with a digits. Okay. So that is a second rule. Okay. So this is a invalid. For example, I will create a zero test. Zero test class zero test. This is a invalid. Okay. If I create a test dollar, perfect only. This is valid only. There is no issue at all. Dollar test. This is also perfectly fine only. Underscore test. This is also perfect fine only. But don't start with the digits. This is a second rule. Then what is the third rule? What is the third rule? Third rule is third rule. What is the third rule? Rule number 3. Rule number 3. So now I will create a 3 variables. I will create a 3 variables. Int num is equal to 10. Int num is equal to 20. Int num is equal to 10. Now you can see here all the 3 variables, right? All the 3 variables num only, correct? So here all the 3 variables are same or different? All the 3 variables are different here, because first variable all are lowercase, second variable first character is uppercase, third variable all the characters are uppercase here. Here, as per the identifier rule, identifiers are case sensitive. Identifiers are case sensitive because Java itself is a case sensitive language. So now all the 3 variables are here different only because of case sensitive. This is a third rule. Last rule. What is the fourth rule? Rule number 4. Now I will create a one variable called a for variable. I will create a one variable called a for variable is equal to 30. This is valid or invalid? As for the first rule, there is no issue at all. There is no issue at all. It's perfectly fine only. But what actually the fourth rule is telling, don't use any reserved words. Reserved word means what actually? The programming provided there are some keywords are there, some reserved literals are there. Don't use those reserved words as an identifier name. Here you can see here, there is a, what is the variable name you have given? For. For is what actually? This is a one keyword. This is a one reserved word in Java. Correct? So that's the reason don't use any reserved words as a identifier. So this is a invalid identifier because you are using a reserved name. So that's the reason this is a invalid. I hope it's clear about the identifiers, and please subscribe my channel and say to your friends or any colleagues. Thank you.